Hello everyone, and welcome to another Tuesday Thoughts video. Today we're going to go over turnaround time for soil samples. So when a soil sample arrives at the lab, we kind of deem that as day zero, its arrival. So say that's a Monday, the soil sample's arrived. It is given a number and entered into our database as a soil sample. Day one begins the next day. So on day zero, the sample has been labeled, identified, goes into a dryer. Day one, the sample has been dried, is ground, and then taken to the lab for extraction and processing. So on that first day, we're extracting the sample with the solutions and getting those solutions over to our instrumentation lab. So by the end of day one, we might be actually running the analysis. More likely, that's the start of day two, we have test tubes of extractant or cups of soil. We begin running those in the lab. And the ideal is to compile all that information, upload it to the database, build the reports, and send that out on the end of day two. Now, when we get to periods of high volume, that goes into the night. So we'll start reviewing process maybe in the evening, likely the start of day three, which is now Thursday morning on our theoretical time frame here. We're reviewing all the information. When I say reviewing the information, that's myself or Ray, Patrick here at the lab. Some trained soil scientist is looking at all the different parameters together to make sure that report makes sense. And that's kind of our final QA/QC procedure before the results are uploaded. So what kind of things would we be looking at in that final step? Well, say we look at pH and calcium. We have elevated pH as well. We should see elevated calcium in those high pH areas, or possibly even elevated sodium levels. Another quick check is phosphorus and zinc. If you get really high zinc levels, you should technically, maybe that's an indication of high fertility, so we should look for higher phosphorus levels too. Those are some things that kind of move together, and we're looking at those different things in that final review process. So hopefully by the time you receive your results in the email or your results are uploaded to your ag data platform, you have very strong confidence in the results that have been displayed. So that kind of walks you through that process on how we get to a 2-day turnaround on soil samples.